Everybody, I want to update you on my horrific voting story. I told my partner how I spent so much time setting up the lighting because I had the spooky ghost story lighting, and then realized later Halloween voting story, voting is spooky, is the only time I could justify having that lighting, so I blew it. But anyways, my vote went through. I talked to someone at the registrar's office. It's already been gone through the machine. It has been counted as a paper ballot. So I just wanted to let people know that if you screw up in a small way on your paper ballot, but you're like me and you're old, or you really, really feel good about paper copies of things that are traceable and recountable in California, probably because of propositions, you could probably vote for Kanye West in California for vice president as he is listed. Weird. He's not running for president anymore. He's already been replaced. But you could do crazy things like that. Just don't fuck up on the propositions. Vote the way you want on the propositions because that shit's serious here. Presidential candidate doesn't matter here. But don't tell anyone in a swing state because that shit would suck. Anyways, all went well with my ballot. It's all good. But if you have a small mistake and you sign where the witness box is for I delivered this ballot for this person, don't worry about it. Just write self. They even said I could cross it out and initial it. Anyways, all is good. Don't freak out about small mistakes. Although our system could use an overhaul and it could use a paid person at each polling place. Because why do we have volunteers doing this that have to answer questions from stupid people like me? And if anything's taught us anything over the last 4 years is that Plato's idea that idiots shouldn't be allowed to vote because they'll vote for the wrong guy. We're living in the age of the civil rights movement for idiots' right to vote. 4 years of that, we've proven that idiots are allowed to vote in this country, so even I should be able to vote. And hopefully the idiots can take over and replace the other idiots that have been running things, and we'll see a whole new form of stupidity for 4 years. And then we can reevaluate and vote for the other kind of stupid, like the places that voted for Obama twice and then voted for Trump. Little secret, those people got fucked over like 40 years ago by a system they largely voted in themselves. And I feel bad for how their communities have been decimated, but they need to put together the fact that them switching from side to side like crazy people is not helping anything, and holding back workers' rights, voting rights, housing protections, rent control is not helping them because they're fucking poor. Anyways, I watched a video on New York and the slave trade the other day, and this working class person voting for the billionaire con has been going on for a long time because the billionaire pays them just enough to be okay and then says, don't vote for rights for other people, otherwise that's going to come out of your paycheck. And they always get fooled by it. And then when one of them breaks out like a Ben Shapiro and becomes wealthy, they don't have to sell out and change their philosophy like liberals do. Liberals become rich and then they start shilling for the rich sometimes, and we're like, oh, they sold out, they didn't really believe in the cause. But the conservatives have a perfect con where the poor person believes in the billionaire, so then when one of them becomes a multimillionaire, they can keep saying, hey, Walmart owners should get paid $1 million an hour on a hypothetical 40-hour week, which I bet none of the 8 of them work anyways, because they employ so many people, so they deserve $1 million an hour for writing all of those minimum wage paychecks. And they're never accused of selling out because it's the same shtick. Their con is so much better than ours. Maybe we need to reevaluate. Anyways, have a good day.